Right, I cleaned off my this desk so it's more comfortable, and I can put you on the other side of the desk so you're looking across the desk at me instead of side on. This tray, you seen me plant that out. It's only to start the seeds. It's not meant to have the seeds growing in it for any real amount of time at all. Just get its first true leaves, which these are currently getting. So we can hot pot them in a bit of soil, tamp it down, and I don't always get the soil down to the bottom so that it will wick up from so I have to make sure I do that every time by putting a bit in and pushing it down, looking at the bottom to see where the soil is. Let's see if this will push these out now. This first one is Brandywine. Yeah. Oh, it's a beautiful little plug, you see. But there's no amount of soil to it. It's just, like I said, to get the plant moving. Use my favorite dibber. See how far down I have to put it. Pretty much full length of the gray. Well, no, I don't have it down to the bottom, but I'm going to close that one off. Take another bit of soil. Put it around it. I made this soil a little too wet, actually. Oh well. It is what it is now. I'll keep that one right there. I'm going to get a new tab and write Brandywine on it. Stick that in there. I don't know if you're going to see if I put this up, but you see the lowest holes, the ones in the middle there, I have to get the soil right down to those. Otherwise, it won't wick when I put it on the wicking mat. This one was dry. See, it wasn't down to the bottom. Plant is still alive and well though, because I was doing some sprinkling it. I noticed they were getting dry, and I was putting some water on those from the top. One of the nice things about getting this soil is that there's quite a bit of difference in color between the moist soil and a dry one. So you know right away if your potting soil is running out of moisture. The next one we have in line is the Berkeley tie-dye. See how many we got before we says what we're going to do about that. Since that one pop right out, we'll take you first. He's looking a little wimpy, but it's one of its cotyledons was stuck in the seed, and the seed coat, and the seed coat was stuck in the earth, and so it was coming up curled. It'll straighten out there now. Berkeley tie-dye. See, I got some more soil, and it's just moist now, so it falls down easier. That's only 4 Berkeley tie-dye, and I did want to try and get the full 10 of those. So, after I'm done up potting them, I'm going to come back and reseed this row. And I have one there. See, this one and this one is dry on top. It's not down to the bottom. So I can just put another seed in that plug, but I have to be sure that the soil's right down to the bottom before I put it back on the wicking mat. Like so. Our next one is bush beefsteak. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because there's one plug there with 2 tomato plants in it. whenever you transplant tomatoes, basically plant them right down to the first leaves, and in the main transplant you do even more drastic than that. For these little seedlings, I'm just trying to reduce any legginess they've gotten into. Five bush beefsteak. Mortgage lifter. I have 3 seedlings there. I have 3 cups already prepared. The next one is early Siberian tomato. 7 seedlings. Seven early Siberian. For Beaver Lodge Slicer, we've got 10 out of 10. Perfect score. I finished off the tomatoes. I would turn off the camera because I wanted to watch a YouTube video while I was potting up tomatoes. I'm not going to bother to try and grow any more potatoes, reset any more seed. That's 57 tomato plants there. I have 10 from furthest north, 10 Beaver Lodge Slicer, 8 brand new wine. Looks like I only have 2 bush beefsteak, 3 Berkeley tie-dye. No, there's another bush beefsteak. I knew I had more. 5 bush beefsteak, 3 mortgage lifter, 11 Starfire improved, 7 Lata. Okay, so I got more Starfires north over there. I even potted up, though, the tiniest of them. If they were up and growing, I potted them up. And that's 4 feet long. Just barely fit on there. 2 feet by 4 feet. And I put another light up top, so I have 4 lights there now. Now for the peppers. But I have 1 stray seed here, tomato plant. And I have another one over here. So we'll plant those up. I ran out of planting material. So I had 12 of these little cups made. And I put holes in the bottom. And then I have some cut off milk cartons. That's what I'm going to plant the peppers in. For now I have both of these shelves set up with the wicking mat. That's 59 tomato seedlings on that shelf. 20 pepper seedlings. Hot Portugal, Alma Paprika, California Wonder, and Chintaka Ghost. 1 chocolate pepper there. I took up all the little seedlings that was growing. I managed to grow of the onions, and you see those first few, they were growing in the little tiny tray with the potting soil. And further back, the ones that did sprout in that other soil, the tops are kind of bad and they had very little roots. So, but I have now 72, that would be, little onion seedlings. This outside one, this is what came up. And on the inside one there, that was the rest of the, from that 200 cell tray I was doing. I had 2 snow crown cauliflower, so in each of these 3 cells out here I put in 2 seeds of snow crown. And then there's the other ones. The rest of these 4 here, 5 early Copenhagen Market, early Jersey Wakefield cabbage. I put 2 seeds in each one, I believe it was. No, I put 3 seeds in each one for those. And then there is a straight 8 cucumber, Market More cucumber, and cucamelon. I've got 2 seeds in each cell, so 10 seeds of each I planted of those. And they say that onion seeds don't last very long. So I've had these now. It's packed for 2023. So they're over a year old. And I think I got these the year before, but I'm going to fill out this tray with these, and if there's any room left over I'm going to put in more of these and see what sprouts. These, it can be as short as 150 days. This is Walla Walla, so I might be able to get a fairly good harvest, and well, we'll see about these. The first thing I have to do, these cells out here, see they're dry. Get that soil right to the bottom of the cells. Otherwise the wicking mat idea don't work for it. Like so. The third shelf I got ready with the wicking mat, and these are the trees that I've been trying to come along. I'm having germination issues with those too, so I'm not doing that well this year, but I've got 3 onion locusts here. You see the way this green gauge is? I actually had to help it get its cotyledons out of the soil. It was sitting there and I couldn't pull the cotyledons up, but it was still growing. And maybe that's what happened to the other ones too. But at any rate, 3 there. And these little guys, that's Staghorn sumac. I've got 5 of those so far. I had 1 magnolia seed that looked like it was growing, and I've got it put in here to see if it'll continue to grow. So that's it for the 1st of May. That's a seedling that will be planted. We're having a period of rain outside, so I think the next 2 days is going to be dry, and the next video will be some more outside stuff again. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.